Have you ever considered that staying poor could be a choice? It's a rather bold statement to suggest that poverty might be self-selected. Yet let's entertain this notion for a moment. Now, why would anyone choose to be poor, you ask? It's a complex interplay of human psychology, societal pressures, and yes, sometimes sheer necessity. But the crux of the matter lies in our decision-making processes. Stay tuned as we delve into the choices that might just be keeping people in the poverty loop. Number 1. Poor people choose little money they can get right away than a lot of money they can get later. In a world buzzing with quick fixes and instant gratification, it's easy to fall into the trap of choosing immediate yet smaller financial rewards. Take, for instance, the decision to opt for quick cash jobs. It's like grabbing a snack instead of waiting for a full, nourishing meal. These jobs might put money in your pocket today, but what about tomorrow or the next year? Imagine this. Instead of repeatedly taking short-term gigs, someone invests time in learning a high-demand skill. Initially, it's tough. There's no immediate payout. The learning curve is steep, and frankly, it requires a bucket load of patience. But the payoff, it's substantial. Instead of scrapping at the bottom, this person steps into roles that offer better pay, respect, and opportunities. It's the classic tortoise and the hare scenario. And guess who wins in the long run? Number 2. Poor people work multiple jobs that take up all their time. Ever heard of burning the candle at both ends only to find there's no candle left? It's a common sight. Countless individuals juggling multiple jobs, each paying just enough to keep the lights on, but never enough to save for the future. Picture the barista who doubles as a night security guard, or the teacher who waits tables on weekends. Exhausting, isn't it? This relentless grind consumes time and energy at an alarming rate. These overworked souls are often so busy staying afloat that they miss out on training programs or educational opportunities that could lead to a more stable, lucrative career. It's a vicious cycle where time becomes a scarce commodity, and the lack of it prevents any escape from the trenches of underemployment. Moreover, the physical and mental toll of such a lifestyle is enormous, leaving little room for personal development or financial planning. In essence, the more they work, the less they progress. All work and no play doesn't just make Jack a dull boy, it keeps him poor too. Number 3, poor people don't value their time. They are not aware that time is more valuable than money. Imagine trading your diamond ring for a chocolate bar. Sounds silly, doesn't it? Yet this is precisely the kind of trade many are making with something far more valuable than jewels: their time. Time, unlike money, is a finite resource. Once spent, it's gone forever, yet it's often traded away for the immediate gratification of minor gains. Consider this. While hustling for a quick buck might put money in your pocket today, investing time in learning a new skill or building a business could exponentially increase your earnings potential. But the trap is set, and many fall into it, viewing time as an endless resource just there to be filled, rather than something to be strategically managed. The irony is thick. Many who claim they can't afford to take risks with their money are the same ones gambling away their time on low-yield activities. They fail to see time as the ultimate asset, one that can generate wealth, well-being, and opportunities far beyond the immediate horizon. Time is money, but it turns out it's worth more than money. 4. Poor people work very hard, but not smart. Working hard is commendable, but working smart, that's commendable and profitable. Imagine you're at the old mill, turning the wheel day in, day out. Your muscles ache, your brow sweats, but the grind never changes. That's hard work. Now picture someone who installs a small turbine in the river that powers the mill while they sip tea and ponder their next move. That's working smart. The difference lies not in the effort, but in the approach. Hard work equates to using your energy directly against challenges, often leading to exhaustion and minimal progress. Smart work, on the other hand, involves thinking strategically, using tools, technology, and tactics to multiply the effects of your efforts. For instance, consider 2 gardeners. One digs every hole with a spade, the other uses a mechanical auger. Both achieve the same goal, but the latter does it faster, with less sweat and more time to plan the next garden. It's not just about the sweat on your brow, but the thoughts in your head. Number 5, scarcity mindset, seeing the glass half empty. That might just be draining your wallet. Imagine walking into a store with only £10 in your pocket. Every item you see, you think, Can't afford that. This is the scarcity mindset, a relentless focus on what you lack rather than what you could achieve. It's like wearing blinkers at a festival, seeing only the mud, not the music. Scarcity mindset isn't just a minor nuisance. It's a trap that keeps you tethered to poverty. It feeds on fear and nurtures narrow thinking. When you believe resources are limited, every decision becomes about survival, not growth. You pinch pennies so hard they scream for mercy, yet you never feel secure enough to invest in opportunities that could multiply those pennies. What's the antidote? An abundance mindset. This doesn't mean fantasizing about swimming in cash like Scrooge McDuck. It's about believing in possibilities. It's about seeing potential where others see dead ends. Abundance isn't just about having more, it's about thinking bigger. Number 6, poor people are attracted to get-rich-quick schemes. Picture this. Flashy ads promising you untold wealth with minimal effort, overnight successes splashed across your screen. It's tempting, isn't it? The allure is undeniable, especially when the wallet feels lighter than air. But let's peel back the curtain on these get-rich-quick schemes. Often they are the siren songs that lead not to treasure islands but to rocky shores. The promise of fast cash without the grind might sound like the lifeline for those in financial straits, but here's the rub. These schemes often play on desperation and gullibility, leading to greater financial ruin. Why do they attract so many? Simple. They offer a mirage of escaping poverty without the heavy lifting of education, skill building, or the slow climb up the career ladder. It's the financial equivalent of a fad diet. Quick, seemingly easy, but ultimately unsustainable. Remember, real wealth is built through persistence, smart planning, and yes, time. Slow and steady doesn't just win the race, it builds the bank too. Number 7, poor people chose their circle. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future bank balance. It's often said that we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a profound truth that resonates deeply in the realm of personal finance. The company you keep can significantly influence your financial habits and decisions, often perpetuating a cycle of poverty or propelling you towards wealth. Consider this. If your closest circle is content with scraping by, never discussing investments, savings, or financial planning, it's likely that you'll adopt a similar stance. On the flip side, surround yourself with individuals who are financially literate, who prioritize savings and investments, and watch how quickly your conversations and soon your mindset begin to shift. Financial wisdom isn't just about private victories, it's also about the communal exchange of ideas and strategies. If your social circle views money matters as taboo, it's time to expand your network. Surround yourself with those who talk stocks, not just sports. Number 8, poor folks feel like they don't have much options or choices. When you believe you have no options, you really don't. In the intricate web of life's challenges, it's easy to feel cornered, to believe that the walls are closing in with no doors in sight. This belief is particularly pervasive in communities grappling with poverty. Here, the narrative often spun is one of inevitable defeat, where choices seem as scarce as a snowflake in a desert. But let's peel back this layer of illusion. The idea that choices are limited is a psychological trap, one that feeds on itself, growing stronger with every resignation to fate. Imagine living in a room with mirrored walls, reflecting only what's immediately in front of you. It's easy to miss the door that's just a little to the side, isn't it? Now, what if poverty isn't just a lack of wealth, but a lack of vision? The vision to see beyond immediate hardships to the myriad of possibilities that lie slightly out of view but within reach. Choices abound. But first, you must open your eyes to see them. Number 9, poor folks see obstacles instead of opportunities. Do you see walls blocking the road, or are they just hurdles to jump over? This question isn't just philosophical, it's a pivotal point in understanding how one's mindset can dramatically influence their life trajectory. When faced with challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and view them as insurmountable obstacles. However, this perspective can be the very shackles that bind one to a cycle of limitation and despair. Let's pivot our perspective. Imagine instead viewing each challenge as a stepping stone, an opportunity cleverly disguised, beckoning personal growth and innovation. Take the story of the phoenix, for example, which rises from its ashes stronger than ever. Like the mythical bird, you too can rise from setbacks, not just surviving, but thriving. It's about flipping the script in your head from "I can't" to "How can I?" This shift doesn't just open doors, it creates them where there were walls. Every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise, but only if you choose to see it that way. Last but not the least, poor people look for a way out of poverty instead of looking for a way to create lasting wealth. This is because their immediate concern is meeting basic needs and achieving financial stability. Creating lasting wealth may seem like a distant goal when day-to-day survival is a priority. So, is staying poor really a choice? Perhaps it's not that simple, but choices do play a huge part. Let's consider this. While external circumstances often set the stage, the role we play is largely defined by the decisions we make each day. It's tempting to view poverty as a rigid, unchangeable state, a trap set by external forces. However, reflecting on the choices available might just reveal more doors than we initially thought were open. Choosing to educate oneself, to network with those who inspire growth, to invest time into skills that pay off in the long run. These are all steps on the path to rewriting one's financial story. Yes, the journey is tough, peppered with challenges that can seem insurmountable. But the lens through which we view these challenges can transform obstacles into stepping stones. Every decision to seek opportunity, to learn, to adapt, is a powerful assertion of agency in shaping one's financial destiny. Think about it and choose wisely. Don't forget to like, share and comment on this video if you found it thought-provoking. Subscribe for more insightful content that challenges the norm. Thanks for watching.